gotta say, Alex Garland's direction with this film, for his final film, like I said, he definitely hit it off with a bang for this movie because, man, the cinematography, man, the overall look of this film, it is widely scoped. It looks ginormous. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Those Are The Movie Reviews. My name is On The Brinker, and today I'm going to review the latest action thriller, Civil War. This film is directed by Alex Garland, and this movie stars Kirsten Dunst, Wagner Moura, Cailee Spaeny, Nick Offerman, McKinley Henderson, and Jesse Plemons. A journey across a dystopian future America following a team of military-embedded journalists as they race against time to reach DC before rebel factions descend upon the White House. Now, this is the last film that Alex Garland is going to direct, and honestly, I find that pretty sad because I think he's a very underrated director. I love Ex Machina, I love Annihilation. Yes, I have not seen Men. I heard pretty disappointing things about Men, so I'm not going to judge, but I love those two films, so I was excited for Civil War. First of all, A24 film, I'm always in for an A24 film, no matter what it is. Also, this is a big budget A24 film that is coming to IMAX. And yes, of course I saw this film in IMAX because, man, from the trailers, I'm like, I need to see this in IMAX. But for Alex Garland's last film, I was into seeing this. The concept looks very terrifying in a way. So, I was interested in this film, and man, for Alex Garland's last film, he definitely hit it off with a bang, because this is absolutely another great film that came out this year. I just gotta say, Alex Garland's direction with this film, for his final film, like I said, he definitely hit it off with a bang for this movie, because, man, the cinematography, man, the overall look of this film, it is widely scoped. It looks ginormous. The cinematography and the way the movie looks, it looks gritty, it looks dry, and just the way that he directed this film is brilliant. But also, the cast in this film is fantastic. Kirsten Dunst in this film, man, this is one of her best performances that I've seen her in a while. She plays this dark, broken journalist in the film that wants to get the job done, and she plays that role really well in this film. But I gotta say, the actor that actually did steal this movie for me is actually Cailee Spaeny, because she definitely presents the heart for this film. And I remember her from Pacific Rim Uprising, and of course she's gained some fame after Priscilla, which I have not seen that film, so I'm not going to judge. But man, this film is definitely her breakout performance. She is fantastic in this film. She's definitely a character from our eyes in the film. The fear of the situation, what is going on, and she plays that role really well in this film. The rest of the cast, like Wagner Moura, is really good in the film. McKinley Henderson is also really good in the film. Nick Offerman as the president, for a very small amount of screen time, he does also a really good job in the film. That's a slight nitpick. I wish he was in the film more because he was really good in the film. But I gotta say, Jesse Plemons, he was only in one scene of this film. And I cannot believe I'm saying this. He needs to get nominated for this film for Best Supporting Actor. I cannot believe I'm saying that. For this one scene, he should get nominated because he presents one of my favorite scenes of this entire year. Seriously, the scene that he is in, not going to tell you what happens, but all I gotta say, it's one of the most, chilling scenes of this entire year, and that's thanks to his performance in this film. The best way to describe Civil War is that this film is a very intense road trip film. This film is about these journalists that are going from New York to DC, and this whole road trip, it is not a comedy, it is not National Lampoon's Vacation. This is a serious thriller. Every single moment they stopped in this film, it gets to an intense moment to an intense moment. When they're even photographing these events that are happening, it creates some of the most intense and thrilling scenes of this entire year. The action scenes are really well done in this film, but I gotta say, the sound mixing in this film is some of the best I have seen this year. There's a lot of great sound mixing in this film with gunshots that actually made me jump scared, which is awesome. But there's also moments of this film. There's one moment in this film that I'm not going to spoil, but it involves just silence. After a thing happens, the film goes absolutely silent. And first I thought the audio thing is broken in the cinema. No, that's the actual film. It is complete silence All we see is things happening. There's not even like a boom sound. You just hear silence. And already when I'm thinking, I'm like, this needs to get nominated for Best Sound Mixing, because the sound mixing is incredible. But from start to finish, this is a road trip of intensity. There's so many intense moments in this film. There are some light comedy in this film as well to keep the film up, but most of this film is a very serious, dark road trip film. And the environment of this film, the whole Civil War thing, it is real terrifying, because there could be a possibility that this could actually happen in America. I live in Australia, but after this film, I feel terrified for the Americans thinking that this could actually happen. Because the whole environment of this film is terrifying in a way. It's a very realistic film. So many elements of this film where I'm like, Jesus Christ. I feel like I just want to go out of the theater and just breathe. Every single moment of Civil War, in my opinion, is intensity. And this film definitely needs some Oscar buzz, because I think Civil War is definitely another film that could be on my favorite films of the year list. For Alex Garland's last film, this film definitely ended his directing career with a bang. Overall, guys, Civil War is definitely a great final debut for Alex Garland. This film is a very intense road trip film from start to finish, and the whole cast in this movie, from Kirsten Dunst and Cailee Spaeny and the rest of the cast, everyone does a great job in the film. Jesse Plemons, for this one scene, man, he needs an Oscar buzz for Best Supporting Actor. I thought he just blew my mind in this film. But the whole atmosphere of this film, the direction, the action, the intensity of this film, it definitely bring me with that. Honestly, I couldn't think of a single flaw with this movie, to be honest with you. The whole film, I was intrigued in from start to finish. And I gotta say, this might be, in my opinion, the best film that Alex Garland has done. And it's pretty sad that this is going to be his final directed film. I want to see him direct more stuff, but you know what? I can't tell him what to do. He can do whatever he wants. But for his final film, he definitely ended his directing career off with a bang, because I would say Civil War is a masterpiece. This is definitely a very intense film from start to finish, because, man, I think Alex Garland, I'm going to miss him directing movies, because, man, after this movie, I wish he could have directed more. So, guys, that is my review for Civil War. Let me know what you think of this film in the comments below. Do you like the film, hate the film, or you thought it's okay? Just let me know in the comments below, and make sure you guys follow me on social media links down below. Keep contact with me, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, notify for my latest movie reviews and other movie-related content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a nice day.